And not only can we play 2K and be in the 2K community, but we can also hit legend. So just know, okay?
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. Get ready to vote because it is time to decide who will be your second finalist for Top Play of the Year.
And this week, it's your Season 4 through Season 6 winners up for the vote. Here's Charlotte Hornets announcer Pat Doherty on the call.
Hey, 2K fans. Big Pat here. Public address announcer for your Charlotte Hornets for nearly 20 seasons. Well, I'm back this week to help you pick your final contender for the Top Play of the Year. Let's see your last set of contenders for 1 million VC. Come here. Hey!
Had to get that one, bro.
.2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
A critical Game 4 coming your way in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Cavaliers going up against New York with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Klay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, a free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
Wow, it's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. You look at the Cavaliers, what a great chance here for them to bring the series even at home.
A great chance indeed. This team is very much alive, and they know it. A win here makes it a best-of-3 series.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dylan Brooks is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Irving in at the one. And for the Cavaliers, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Andre Iguodala. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now Irving. Pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Middleton against Brooks. Here's Fox. They get it back. Back to Middleton. Nice shot from the wing.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Here's Bamba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting from New York, Mohamed Bamba. 2 shots.
Good from Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
Hardenstein, he's checked in for Plumlee. And so he hits both. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Rubio. Back to Fox. Claxton with a rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Thompson, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here they come. Here's Irving. Iguodala with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Out to Fox. Pass to Middleton. Rubio with the ball. Shoots over Thompson. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now here's Bamba. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Rubio passes to Iguodala. Brooks against Middleton. Over Brooks. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Middleton. Up and over Brooks. Middleton, no good. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Irving, covered by Rubio. And here's Thompson for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Well, I just love the hard-nosed attitude of Andre Iguodala. When he's on the interior, he's so good at getting the defense to foul him.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
Barnes, he's checked in for New York. And it's tied up with that one. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Irving finds Brooks. Back to Irving. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Thompson. Offline with a 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Middleton. Fox left side. Up and over Brooks. And it's Fox missing. And New York shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Thompson passes to Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. It's Fox with a drive.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Back to Irving. Outside Barnes. Over Iguodala. Barnes, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far. The shot by Iguodala, no good. Outside Barnes. Pass to Thompson. And here is Irving. He's covered by Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
That's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
And he drops the first.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
That one's no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kendall Brown, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Covington's checked in for Smith. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And BA, that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
For Kansas City, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. It's Brown on the wing. Drops in the 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Back to Irving. Covington up top. To the middle. Here's Barnes, and he drops it in from the low post.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Pass to Man. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Kansas City, Terrence Mann, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And New York's shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Pass to Harrell. Here's Covington. Gallinari pulls it in. For Kansas City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And that one's good, man. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Now here's Harrell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jovic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting from New York, Jovic. At the line for 2.
First one falls. Thompson, he's checked in for New York. He's off on the second. For Kansas City, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. The teardrop. And misses. And here's New York now. They trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Here's Covington. He's covered by Gallinari. Outside Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
First one falls for him.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
Lynn's checked in for Gallinari. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Kansas City shooting right around 42% in the first. Pass to Lynn. Here's Boston. Nails it from 3.
Well, what a great setup by Alex Lynn, developing such a good feel for the game.
Thompson outside. And here is Harrell. Now Covington. Noel covering. Here's Jovic. Irving for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Pass to Noel. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jovic, defended by Brown. Jovic's shot is off.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
They get it again. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 5.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Kansas City shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. We've got Mason Plumlee, Nerlens Noel out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Fox in at the 1. Plumlee passes to Fox. Second shot opportunity. Claxton with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And for New York, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Kyrie Irving out there with Smith. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bamba in at the center position, locking down the middle.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Puts it up from 15. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Smith passes to Brooks. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The shot by Rubio, no good. And New York shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Brooks. Here's Claxton. Smith outside. Now here's Brooks. No good with the triple. And here's Fox. Over Irving. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
Chris Middleton taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Middleton.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Barnes, he's checked in for Irving. Both free throws good from Middleton.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Smith, Rubio with the rebound. For Kansas City, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And they're on the break. Here's Brooks. Finished off the break. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Iguodala's checked in for Middleton. For New York, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Here we go. Here's Rubio. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, when he gets out into the open court, Rubio is a very tough cover.
Outside Barnes. Here's Smith. He got a piece of it. Here's Chalmers. Brooks defending. Out to Rubio. Pass to Iguodala. Outside Gallinari. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smith. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Ricky Rubio.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside. Earned his trip to the free throw line.
That free throw no good. Boston's checked in for Rubio. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Cavs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Plumlee. Got a piece of it. Tries to save it. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for New York. Thompson comes in for Brooks. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Boston, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The 3, Smith. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now a timeout called by New York.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Make some noise for your Kansas City.
Lynn's checked in for Plumlee. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Pass to Harrell. Smith outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out to the wing. Pass to Chalmers. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Smith right side. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
If he gets a step that close to the hoop, you know Smith is going to finish with a dunk.
Outside Gallinari. Here's Boston. Here's Chalmers. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. Thompson with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Boston. Here's Chalmers. Covered by Smith. Iguodala outside.
Boy, Andre Iguodala is such a physical player. His frame allows him to take contact and get a shot at the goal.
Shooting for Kansas City, Andre Iguodala at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Harrell. Here's Jovic. 6 to shoot. Here's Covington. And it's Boston with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire, and he just happened to miss that one.
Here's Mann. Over Irving. It's wide right, hits off the rim. New York shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Here's Jovic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
New York. Jovic taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Kansas City. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Boston. So he gets them both. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Mann. Back to Fox. Over Irving. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Back to Fox. Noel down low. Working on Covington. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris Middleton's checked in for Brown. Both shots good from the stripe. Irving with it. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Takes a 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Fox against Irving. Pass to Mann. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Irving. Gets himself open and drills it. Irving's got 6 points.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Here's Fox. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's Kansas City in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. And we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Checking out Kansas City. To keep the series competitive, they know they have to win tonight, and that pressure has brought out the best in it. They don't look like a team that's willing to go down 3-1 in this series. They want to even it up. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical on their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And Kansas City shooting 41% in this game. So on the floor for New York, Harrison Barnes out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Iguodala up top. Releases. That one a little long. And for New York, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by Fox. Brooks has gone 2 of 5 tonight. To the paint. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 8.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Right side, Barnes. On the wing, Brooks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And that one on Iguodala.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Dylan Brooks at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Rubio's checked in for Hartenstein. Claxton, he's checked in for New York. And Brooks drops them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Fox outside. Now here's Middleton. He has 6. Pass to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Back to Middleton. Up and over Brooks. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Plumlee. Give him 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Inside. His first shot attempt. Claxton can't get it to go. For Kansas City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. That one goes. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Pass to Bamba. Thompson outside. Launches it on target from range. Thompson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Rubio finds Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooks outside. Here's Claxton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The 3. That shot, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second one. So it's the home team now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Middleton passes to Gallinari. Back to Middleton. Drives to the hoop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Terrific move. Smooth and so polished. Middleton drives defenders nuts with that.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Smith finds Bamba. From 7, Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Boston, and he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. Over Middleton. They get it back.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Boston. Here's Lynn. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 on the clock. Blocked. On the wing, Irving. Over Rubio, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Middleton passes to Rubio. Here's Boston. He's got 9. Shoots from 14. Claxton with a rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And it's Brooks missing.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Boston. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Middleton against Brooks. And the layup is good. Brooks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Make some noise for your Kansas City Dancers. Make some noise for your Kansas City Dancers.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Rubio. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Oh, you have to appreciate Rubio's creativity. Floats that one in.
For New York, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3, Smith. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped. And it's stolen by Noel from 6 feet away. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Brown.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
New York shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Smith. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected. In transition. His man cans it with nobody near him. Man's got 6.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Barnes passes to Smith. Back to Barnes. To the wing, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
There's so many evolving aspects to Barnes' game, right? The ability to get to the free throw line, just a work in progress.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Fox is checked in for Brown. Both free throws good from Barnes.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Pass to Noel.
New York foul. Nick Claxton. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Claxton.
Ricky Rubio taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Ricky Rubio has made a career out of trying to make the guys around him better. This guy's so unselfish.
And he makes both free throws. New York shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside Irving. Pass to Covington. On the wing, Thompson. From outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Noel. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11. Down low. His man. Nice D from Thompson.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
From the arc. Offensive board. Barnes. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost him.
And it's Fox missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's Kansas City up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Stop. Right now we're making one effort. You gotta make 2, 3, 4 efforts. You gotta have high hands. You gotta stop.
Playing with high energy, something that Coach Thibodeau implores his guys to do all the time.
And when you're playing for Tibbs, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. They've got Chris Middleton, Mason Plumlee out there with Andre Iguodala. Then there's De'Aaron Fox, and it's man in at the 2.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Boston's checked in for man. Both free throws good from Thompson. And Kansas City shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Boston. Back to Fox. Iguodala right side. It's Middleton on the wing. Up and over Brooks. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton was one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Pass to Thompson. Bamba with it. He's checked by Plumlee. Bamba, the pass to Irving. Now here's Thompson. Here's Bamba. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Boston. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Here's Barnes. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Barnes.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Pass to Boston. Six on the shot clock. Barnes with the rebound. And New York shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Lets it go from the wing. Thompson, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Plumlee. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Barton, he's checked in for New York. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bamba. Brooks against Middleton. Fires it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. He can't hit that time. New York goes the other way with it.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And there's the lob. Slam. Dunk by Plumlee.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Thompson outside. Irving, the pass to Bamba. Now here's Brooks. Middleton covering. Back to Bamba. Over Plumlee. Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against Middleton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
I like this from Middleton, using his height inside to generate points.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Rubio's checked in for Iguodala. Smith, he's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Middleton. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Irving. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Outside Rubio. Back to Fox. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Pass to Irving for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Fox with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And it's Fox missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
To the inside. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Now a timeout called by New York.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Barnes, he's checked in for New York. Irving, the pass to Barnes. Back to Irving. And here's Thompson for three. Counted from distance. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from three. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Middleton. The visitors with the ball. Irving, the pass to Brooks. Back to Irving. Takes a three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Fox, the pass to Middleton. Irving against Fox. Middleton outside. Up and over Brooks. Middleton, no good for New York. They've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Rebound by Middleton. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to Rubio. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wow, really good aggressiveness by Rubio. A key we talked about, getting to the free throw line.
Shooting for Kansas City, Ricky Rubio. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And for New York, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Thompson passes to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Brooks. Middleton covering. Now Brooks. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Gallinari. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Middleton outside. Pass to Plumlee. Rubio against Thompson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Barnes. Gordon on the wing. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Gordon. Connects from downtown. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Brown for 3, and they get it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally, just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Tries again. Good. He hits the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Barnes passes to Barton. Ooh, rejected by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Here's Chalmers. And so they get the victory here at home. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At point guard, Cole Anthony. At small forward, Lauri Markkanen. At the other forward position, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At center, Anthony Davis. The head coach of the visiting team is Monty Williams. And now your Portland starting lineup. At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 44. Bojan Bogdanovic. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickley. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. Starting at center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 10, Domantas Sabonis. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant. The head coach of your home team, your Portland Starters.
All right, you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Davis is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's LaVine in at the two-guard spot. And for Portland, we've got Emmanuel Quickley. Sabonis is out there with Durant. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And Portland starts out with the ball. Quickly the pass to Bogdanovic. Pass to Sabonis. On the wing quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Markkanen. Passes it to Davis. The wide open look here for Anthony. His three-pointers off the mark. And Portland with the ball. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of a team.
Porzingis with the steal to the middle. And Davis throws it down.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
Outside Bogdanovic. Quickly with a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Quickly's got his second basket of the night. To the paint, here's Davis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Quickly kicks to Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Porzingis. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Portland, Tyrese Maxey at the line for two.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Maxey. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Suns. Maxey hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Markkanen. Bean passes to Wiseman. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Quickly.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player. A guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Green, he's checked in for Markkanen. That one is no good. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 3-point game. Snatched up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Not sure we've seen something like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one at the line is good. Obi Toppin's checked in for Durant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
He passes to Sabonis. Toppin with it. Davis is there. Toppin can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Levine finds Green. Back to Levine. The pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. Connects from 3-point range.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Maxey. Out to the wing. Quickly against Green. Quickly the pass to Sabonis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
First first trip to the free throw line for him tonight. All checked in for Portland. That one misses for Anthony. Portland trails by 4. Down low. Here's Quickly. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Quickly's got 6 points.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And he recovers it. Green inside the three-point line. Phoenix no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here is Quickly. 6 points for him. Pass to Sabonis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Check out Sabonis putting that size to work, getting the finish despite the contact.
Levine feeling it out a bit to the inside and taken away by Paul. And now Portland on the break. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Anthony kicks to Levine. Back to Anthony. Suns moving the ball around. The 3 from Davis. Portland grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Quickly. From outside off the mark. Davis with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Levine for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Now Quickly. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland answers. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland answers. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland answers.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Sabonis. Sharch comes in for Toppin. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Quickly. And then for Phoenix, Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Colin Sexton comes in for Levine. And Ivy subbed in for Cole Anthony. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Bogdanovich against Sexton. Back to DiVincenzo. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Passes it to Wiseman. Now here's Ivy. It's tipped. Sexton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The 3. They get it back. Robinson. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Paul. The pass to Šarić. Off target from outside. Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Ivy passes to Green. And here's Ivy, defended by DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Simmons against Robinson. Clock at 4. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Portland ball.
Portland trailing here. Here's Simmons. Robinson with the block. Simmons against Green. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Paul with the basket on the assist by Šarić. Paul's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 2.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
DiVincenzo with it. Paul from deep three-point land. It's all tied in Portland. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your...
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
The Suns shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Maxey out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Toppin. And it's KD in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
At the elbow, Toppin. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Tries again. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Suns leading. Left side, Levine. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Hands it from downtown.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Markkanen against KD. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Over quickly. Levine's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And they take the lead. Quickly's got 8 points.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Now here's Porzingis. Davis. Second shot opportunity. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Durant in the corner. Outside, Maxey. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Markkanen. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Portland. Paul comes in for Maxey.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Now, here's Quickly. 8 points for him. Naji passes to KD. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Sun. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Now, here's Toppin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Paul from past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Anthony. Outside, Levine. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Pass to Quickly. Paul against Anthony. Paul passes to Toppin. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Different look now for Portland. Sabonis comes in for Toppin. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Kevin Durant. On defense, Portland trailing by 2. Levine for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 7 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's quickly missing. Suns leading by 5. Here's Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix. Bogdanovich is checked in for Portland. Jalen Green's checked in for the Suns. That one misses for Davis. For Portland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
Portland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
And the Suns making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Unloads from 13. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. And for Portland, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Markkanen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for Portland. Saric is checked in for Najee. And Simmons subbed in for Chris Paul. Phoenix also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Sexton in for Lauri Markkanen. Now, here's Sexton. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Sexton taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
He gets it in there. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Bogdanovich against Sexton. And to get open is Robinson, and they pick up 2. Davis has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Suns.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Simmons looking it over. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game. And so Green will bring it up for the Suns. There's the pass to Ivy. Davis against Saric. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Over Simmons. Saric grabs the board. Portland trails by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Green passes to Sexton. Right side, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Saric. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Shooting for Phoenix, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And Portland making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Portland, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Suns also making a change. Weissman's checked in. Good on both.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Now, here's Ivy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Robinson against Cousins. Off on the layup. The Suns leading. Here's Sexton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Cousins kicks to Simmons. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Saric, that's good. Saric has got the game tied up here for Portland.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Ivy. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Portland. DiVincenzo. Good. It's Cousins picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And a missed layup. And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at Portland, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control, because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, after they just played, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, their strategy to pound inside is working well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the post, and you got to win that physical battle.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Setting the floor for the Suns. Porzingis is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Anthony. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. Here's Davis at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Quickly the pass to Durant. That shot, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Markkanen finds Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. And for Portland, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Quickly against LaVine. The 9-foot shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
First team foul.
Portland, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Maxey's checked in for Portland. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Anthony. Sabonis against Davis. LaVine kicks to Anthony. 5 on the clock. The pass to Davis. Tries again. He lays it in.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Now, here's Maxey. Porzingis with the steal. 13 feet away. The shot comes out, and it's Portland the other way. Outside Durant. Over Porzingis. KD can't get it to go. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 9. Inside, Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Focus is to continue contending for titles.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes. Outside, Davis. LaVine against Quickly, and it's Davis with the jam.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Maxey passes to Sabonis. Quickly up top. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Cole Anthony.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Portland, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. That one is off.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things, look, he does things the right way.
Toppin, he's checked in for Portland. Paul comes in for Quickly. And he's good on the second. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Markkanen. Outside, Anthony. 4 on the clock. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ball outside. And there's the pass to KD. And there's the big-time jam as he shines it right over Davis.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Anthony finds Davis. Goes back up. Count the basket and the foul. Maxey, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. A different look now for Portland. Zeke Naji comes in for Sabonis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Maxey. And that one falls for Davis. Portland trails by 3. Ball passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Toppin. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Paul. Fires it up. That one wide left.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Chalk up 2 there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland answers. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland answers. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland answers.
And Portland making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Ivy's checked in for the Suns. Jalen Green comes in for Cole Anthony. Ball passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Levine dishes to Markkanen. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shoots over Toppin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
I like seeing Markkanen be this assertive offensively. Sometimes the defense doesn't know what to do when he has it.
first free throw is good. And Markkanen drops them both. Portland trails by 4. Outside Durant. Green against Paul. Markkanen pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Levine, the shot misses. Nice defense from KD. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. And Toppin throws it down.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Ivy. A floater. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 25 points.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Here's KD. 10 points for him. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Portland. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Saric comes in for Toppin, and it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Durant. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Simmons, and the basket is good.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Phoenix calls timeout. Davis finds Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Back to Bogdanovich. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Zach LaVine.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Shooting for Portland, Bogdanovich. One shot.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. The Suns leading. Green passes to LaVine. Up top, Markkanen. Covered by Saric. Count that one.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Passes to Cousins. Now Paul pulls up. That one doesn't go.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Cousins is no joke down low. It's no surprise when the D elects to foul him, given his massive size.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And the Suns also making a change. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Ivy. And Cousins drops them both. And so here's Phoenix. They lead by 1. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Levine. Now Sexton. Guarded by Simmons. Levine passes to Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Sharch finds Simmons. At the top of the key, Cousins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And it's tied up with that one. Bogdanovich is checked in for Portland. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Green. Back to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Suns. On the wing, Levine. No good on the 3. For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
And so far, Bogdanovich's intensity on offense has been terrific. He could put up some big numbers if he keeps this up.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Portland leads by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Bogdanovich out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Durant. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's quickly. Sabonis kicks to Durant. No one covering. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Back to Anthony. On the wing, Davis. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Portland leading by 5. Lets it go. That one a little long. Outside, Levine. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now, here's Quickly. Fades away. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Anthony. Outside, Levine. Pass to Davis. To tie it up. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Durant. Portland again missing. The Suns trailing. Davis surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Anthony. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Durant with it. Picked up by Davis. Outside, Green. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Love that aggression from Green, banging down low. Shooting.
Shoot two.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Paul's checked in for Bogdanovich. That one drops. He ties it up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland Panthers. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland Panthers. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland Panthers.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Suns lead by 2.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Bogdanovich against Levine. And here is Quickly. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Quickly. Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Sabonis. Over Davis. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for Portland.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
And the Suns call time here. Portland making a change here. Toppin's checked in. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's Davis on the wing. Over Sabonis. And it's Davis missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Quickly the pass to Paul over Anthony. And that one hits back iron. The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Dishes it to Davis. Now Markkanen. The pass to Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I like when Davis looks to get physical and draw contact, using his size to his advantage.
Davis, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Portland trailing here. Now, here's Quickly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Sabonis, no good. Levine, wide open. Phoenix, no good that time either.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Davis, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. There's Green with the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Shot fine by Paul. One of the best passes of all time.
Suns trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. Lock at 6. Portland grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds, 1 to go with all the contact.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Toppin. And so Paul nails both of them. Suns trail by 6. Outside, Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Wiseman's checked in for Phoenix. And so Levine nails both of them. Portland leading by 4. All up top, covered by Anthony. Paul passes to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Green, and the shot goes in.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jalen Green. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Portland leading. Outside, Bogdanovich. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm. And we couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Shot clock at 5. Green inside the three-point line. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 1. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cole Anthony.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Levine against Quickly. Outside Levine. Over Quickly. Levine's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth. To take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Heisman kicks to Levine. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland Panthers.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Shooting for Portland, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
The last break was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And the Suns call time. They're behind by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Anthony right side. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks with Chris Paul. The playoffs are dead ahead. What are the areas of emphasis as you get yourselves ready?
Keep defending, playing at the right pace, and trying to make this a tough place to play. We really need our crowd and this energy, and we really feed off of them. But just trying to get ready game by game.
Putting some good wins together, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.